It's Power 107.5. It's cracking. It's Justin Luvv. All right, man. So in Columbus, there's a few nights that are the best nights for me. And I'm talking about Buckeye football, Buckeye basketball, and of course, when the superstars of the WWE come to town. And in the building right now, I've got one of the biggest superstars, two-time world champion and Ohio native, my man Dolph Ziggler. What's up, Dolph?
What's up, man? How you doing?
How you feeling, man?
Not too bad. Ohio native, Cleveland, born and raised.
Yo.
We were there last night for Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. How you feeling after last night, man?
A little banged up, a little tired, but looking forward to tonight because not only is SmackDown fun, we get a chance to do a live main event right to the network.
Yeah.
And then SmackDown. So with all these options, sometimes I'll get two matches if we on the two different shows tonight. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh wow, okay. If I remember correctly, you were the first guy to really confront Seth Rollins on turning his back on the faction.
Yeah.
I mean, why?
First and foremost, it was almost along this not so much my character that you see on TV, almost my character you see on social media or out in real life. I'm someone who is...
Yeah, because you're crazy on Twitter, man.
I love being on there. It's fun. Interacting with fans and either trying out joke material, whatever it is. It's a blast, and I'm very outspoken on there, and I'm always the first one to go, congratulations to this guy. He made it. He worked.
Yeah.
Someone like Seth Rollins who kind of just said, sorry, friends. I'm out of here. I'm going where the money is.
He pulled a
with the
LeBron.
Boss. Yeah, he kind of did.
He kind of did.
He kind of did. So it's and the entire arena chanting, "You sold out" to him, and a perfect time for someone like me who has never been on Triple H's side, never taken the easy way out. Someone who always not just. I feel like I've gotten a lot of places on my own. It's been those crowds behind me cheering me on, and that's no joke. Even as a bad guy, getting cheered, and the crowd, the WWE Universe saying, "We want you to be our guy," and I've tried as hard as I can. So I thought that was a perfect time to step up and go, "Hey, Rollins, man, I don't stab anybody in the back.
Yeah.
I've never taken a loophole. I've never taken the easy way out, and there's a reason everybody gets behind me because they want to see me succeed. You took the easy way out, hang out with Hunter, have him pat you on the shoulder,
Yeah. So you would rather be cheered than booed?
No. I would say whatever happens organically. And as a bad guy, being perceived as a bad guy, cocky guy who goes out and, this is easy to me because I'm good at it.
Yeah.
And whether everyone wants to be in on the joke and kind of start cheering me or booing me because I'm, hey, you guys can't do it as good as me. Somehow I'm still a jerk. Yet everybody wants to cheer because they appreciate the hard work that goes into the matches. They appreciate how good I am at this. And as much as I'm a jerk and cocky, I give it back. I'm only here because of you guys.
Yeah.
So I'm a jerk, but one of those jerks from a movie with the heart of gold kind of thing. Except there's no heart in there, just the gold probably.
Just the gold.
Yeah, but it's a two-way street, and some people come from football and walk in. Some people become Triple H's buddy and they turn their back on their friends.
Right.
And find their way. I've found my way through nothing but hard work and having that WWE Universe behind me. So I pride myself on that.
So let me ask you this. You say that Seth took the easy route out and became friends with, the man, Triple H, because he's basically running things. Okay, so compared to a couple of years ago when Vicky was running your show.
Right.
You kind of had the edge with everybody at that time. Would you say?
I would say I kind of had the edge.
Okay.
But I mean, there was so few moments where it was like, "Hey, Vicky, I need this match." Okay, got it. I was there with her.
Yeah.
But I really didn't get to reap any benefits. I never got myself out of any championship matches. I never got myself handed stuff. I tried all the time.
Yeah.
And you think it would have happened, but I can't name one time where I was like, "Hey, Vicky, I need this done," and she goes, "Yep, done." Not once. Usually it backfired on me. So
well, that's true. Okay.
It ended up, even though I was, in her back pocket, it didn't really pay off too well for me.
Yeah.
Ever. So I got,
So you saw the...
I see where he was going with it.
Yeah.
And I see where I was kind of going along with it. And at the time, I was kind of a jerk, a little bit more than usual. And he's definitely right up to the boss, sucking up to the boss. That'll work out for now. One day he'll get his, though. What comes around goes around.
So he's more of a suck up right now as opposed to...
That's what I feel, because with the Shield, those guys, almost 2 years. Cleaned house, dominated.
Yeah.
Those guys got where they were without the boss.
Yeah.
And sometimes despite him. And now he goes, this is easy. I'll just be Triple H's buddy.
Let me transition over to the recently launched WWE Network. Probably the best money I spend every month.
Wow. Yeah. I mean,
amazing.
Less than $10, you get this tape library that has almost any match you can ever think of over the last 40 years and then some. It's mind-blowing, man. And we have a lot of road trips and long drives, and someone always has it on their phone or something like that, and people are watching the match. I'll usually drive, but everyone else gets to enjoy it. But it's when we're in the locker room killing some time, there's some of the best wrestling that you don't even know or you missed or you don't remember, or if you were loyal to WWE, you never saw the WCW stuff. Yeah. There's so many different things that even if you were a huge fan, you miss and you get to take advantage of.
What's your favorites to watch?
Man, I'm a big roast fan, so the Legends House had a roast last week, I think, or a week before. That's a cool thing, a reality show. But for me, usually the shows I'm there when they're all taped, so I don't need to rewatch some things unless I'm looking to critique myself. I just like seeing some old Sting match, from the 80s, and you go, I forgot about this 30 minutes of Sting and Flair or something, and you go, wow, what a great. You can tell when it's great wrestling because it holds up, and you can go back and take some ideas and apply them today.
Yeah, I love the WWE Network, man. It's crazy. It's awesome. You're talking about the Legends House. Of course, the legend Pat Patterson is one of the guys on there.
Yep.
And I kind of just want to get your take on, recently he came out and told everybody he was gay.
Yep.
And, just inside the locker room, I know Darren Young came out, not too long ago too. Inside the locker room, what's the consensus, what's the aura, what's the atmosphere like concerning those type of those type of situations? Do you think guys are comfortable coming out, or are they not? What do you think?
I mean, that's a big deal to come out. I can't say if they were comfortable or not, but I mean, everybody else, here's how it usually goes. Pat Patterson came out, oh, cool, and we go back to talking about wrestling. It's and the thing with Pat is a lot of people don't know this. Some people know, Arn Anderson, Dean Malenko, these guys behind the scenes are helping us out. Pat has been influential in my career for years, and he's not always the one on TV talking about it or in interviews because he has so many things on his plate. He helps with all the top guys in the back. He helps me. He's helped me for years fine tune my character, myself, my skills, and that's really cool that he can come out and and be happy with that. And just to most of us, as far as I know, we all went, oh yeah, cool. Anyway, and it's it's not a big deal to us. It's cool to have them come out and be comfortable in themselves, and I'm sure it's a brave thing to do, and not every locker room around the world you can do that and be comfortable with it. But WWE, we're so focused on having great shows, and we all have each other's backs. So
I gotta tell you, I found out something about you a few weeks ago that I never knew. You were Nikki in the Spirit Squad. Yeah, no, it's not
I don't know where you're going with this. I made those old college videos.
Oh, no, we'll talk about that off the screen. I never knew that, man.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's before that, I was a caddy with Chavo Guerrero.
Yeah, I saw that too.
For a couple of months, and then I had a chance to be in the Spirit Squad, which that announcement to me wasn't one of my more excited days in the WWE. But at the end of it, we did basically a 12-month run, and at the end of that, we had worked with all the legends you could name: Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, Roddy Piper, D-Generation X for months.
Yeah.
How awesome is that? Being in the ring with Shawn and Hunter on a regular weekend, that was a dream come true. So we got to learn a lot. We got made fun of a lot, got crap dumped on us, but
and you were actually trained by cheerleaders, right?
We actually had to, and we don't have a lot of off days in the WWE.
Yeah.
But when we did have 36, 48 hours at home, we were off at a bouncy floor gymnastics place just so we could have some. And
it's so funny.
It wasn't easy for me to pick up. I'm very athletic. I'm very fast. I'm good at what I do.
Yeah.
I was not trained to be a cheerleader or a gymnast, but we learned a couple things. Had some back handsprings. Had some things down. It was hard work.
That's too funny.
But we just wanted to, hey, I didn't plan on being a cheerleader, but if we're gonna do it, damn it, we're gonna do it as good as we can.
Yeah.
And we tried.
How did the transition from the Nikki character to Dolph? Can you kind of just...
It went from, hey, you're playing this cheerleader that's not really your thing, to let's see what your character is coming out of you. And it's slowly, I'm still evolving into me now. So it's sometimes you go with what Vince tells you to do, and sometimes you take a little from Vince, a little from yourself, and kind of put it together and create your own thing. And slowly but surely, Dolph Ziggler is becoming that blended version of me turned up a little bit.
Before we go, we do something called the Love List. So I want to know from you the top 5 best or worst factions or stables according to Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, wow. Well, it'll be hard to say worst, but I'll do, man, the Four Horsemen, DX, who else have we got? Oh, Heart Foundation, the Heenan family, who we had at the time. Man, factions. I was a big Midnight Express, Rock and Roll Express. They weren't really.
Well, Dolph, I appreciate your time, man. And again, we love it when you guys come to town and you guys put on, like you said, the best show for your buck.
Yeah,
in the city.
Man,
so.
For all these superstars, I have a moniker kind of being the hardest working man in sports entertainment, but these guys, I've never been any job in my life. These guys, every night, push each other to be better, go out to outdo each other, and $15, best value in entertainment. You can bring the whole family and have a blast, and you will tonight, I promise.
That's perfect.